Jai Jinendra. How was your
Arf.
weekend, everybody? Hi, Anand.
What?
Jai Jinendra, beta. How was your weekend? Good, like last weekend.
Good. Good.
Oh, belated happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
Yeah, so are you guys ready for revision? I think we should do some revision. Who wants to start? What did we learn last time? We learned something three interrelated. Some of them were opposite to each other. I'm giving you hints. So I will like to hear from all of you one by one. So I can have idea that you know all the like three bhavnas which we learned last time, you know very well. So who wants to be the first one to start revision? Only three bhavnas from last February 21st class. We had three bhavnas, remember? Or you don't remember? I can give you name, but I would at least expect that you will remember, because at your age, I think you will remember these three bhavnas, which we learned already, right?
One Bana, I'm pretty sure is the Nirjara Bana.
Yes. Ishan, if you don't mind, can you make your camera like, so that we can, yeah, this is better, much better. A little more down if you don't mind. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. So who wants to be the first one? Let's see. Um, Everyone should explain, introduce three bhavnas, name all of those three bhavnas, and little bit brief understanding, whatever you understood. So who wants to be the first one to start?
So
I want to
there's
share my screen. I'm intentionally not sharing my screen so that I want to know that whether you remember that names or not. If I start sharing the screen of my PowerPoint, maybe you will know, but I just want to know. This is like,
there's Nirjara Bana. Like one of them is the Nirjara one.
yeah, you are right. One was the Nirjara. Good job, Ishan. But there are
A. So that.
I want everybody should be knowing three names of those three bhavnas. If you can't, I will help you by naming them, but I want to know some brief idea from all of you, so that I know that you have. Don't look up on the internet, please. You just try to revise your knowledge. I know it is easy to find Bhavna's name on Google or everywhere, but right now I'm talking about the revision from our brain, not from the Google or media. Okay, if you don't remember, don't worry. It's nothing wrong about it. But the moment I tell you the name, you should start remembering the features, the meaning of that bhavna. Right? Sometimes it happens with me, like if somebody tells me the name, then I start, remembering that what does that mean, right? So anybody of you, I know, yes, per.
I think one was Samvar Bhavna, something like that.
Sorry.
Samvar Bhavna.
Yes. Second, you said Samvar Bhavna. Yes. One more left. And Parv, I will give you a hint on this Bhavna which is left. You have done homework, but you forgot that Bhavna.
Yeah, Ashra Bhavna.
Yes. Now we know three Bhavnas, right? First is Asrav, second is Samvar, and third one is Nirjara. So out of these three bhavna, two of them are opposite to each other. I'm giving you the hint. Now you guys tell me. Opposite to each other. The nature of two bhavnas are opposite to each other. Which are those two bhavnas?
Is it Nirjara and somewhere?
No.
Um.
Don't please take help from Google. I want to, know from your brain, or I want to know
Is
whether.
it Is it Arshrav and Samvar?
Yeah, because the statistically you think, because I said no to shlok. So if you think of logically, it will be only two bhavnas. But how it is opposite? Now you can explain. Per, if
Isn't isn't like Samvar the stoppage of influx of karma?
sorry,
Isn't Samvar the stoppage of influx of karma?
somewhere is stopping, like enemies coming in a fort. Suppose our
Yeah,
soul, our body is a fort, right? So
yeah.
enemies from outside or inside, they are attacking on our soul, pure soul. What will we do? We will, do something to stop them coming in, right? So that is called samvar, and it is done by two way, bhav samvar and dravya samvar. I explained the last time. Now you must be remembering. The more I will talk about revision, because asrav means you are inviting karmas, asrav, influx, like all karmas from our five senses. Remember, coming, how they come, the enemies, how they come inside. Any idea, Ananya? They attack on us, right? All karmas. How they come? There are so many loopholes. Think like that. There are so many loopholes. Our mind, our, I'm five senses, right? They can come through our five senses. Can anybody tell how they come? Yash?
Sight, taste, touch, and hearing.
Yes.
uh,
Yeah. Five
and smell.
senses, right? And even by our mind also, it comes. Even though you don't take action, but you think in your mind that, oh, I wish I can, slap that guy or that girl or that boy. That is also inviting karmas, right? In your mind. Even though you are not taking action, but you are thinking about, or suppose somebody is hitting somebody, but you are still thinking, or you are still appreciating a good job, you should be doing this, then also you are inviting. If somebody is doing hinsa or violence, you are still praising that violence. It is also karma, right? It is also karma that you are just, backing up by your bhav. Is it clear? Right? So, like, quickly, and third one. Who will go with third one? Ishan, you gave that third answer. Nirjara. How do you do that? Nirjara.
So nurtura
Means?
is like getting rid of your karma. So it's like when you think about when you think about the bad things that happen from or you're trying to destroy the bad karma that you got before, and then you do meditation and stuff to become better.
How do you get rid of your karmas?
Meditation.
And what else?
Any
idea? What else? There are a couple of more than couple of ways of doing nirjara, like shred all the karmas. You might have heard of something, or you might have read about Mahavir Swami's life, right? How did he do? The moment we have zero karma with our soul, we will achieve. What will we achieve? Any idea? Fill in the gap. Yes. Liberation, right? And the moment we have that zero karma, we will have right knowledge, keval jnana, right? Which all Tirthankaras had. So now we all know at least that we all agree upon that every single living being, doesn't matter 1 sense, 2 sense, 3 sense, has to suffer all the karmas, whatever they have done in their past birth, timeless birth, like births and death, right? But they still have to go through all their karmas in their any way of life, right? So either they are, suppose somebody is a cow, but the cow has a karma. So in this birth of cow, the cow has to suffer the karma which the soul of a cow has done in the past or in the present life. This way, one soul is getting higher or lower birth level. Suppose the cow does a good karma in birth of cow, the cow will make a good karma into her account, and this way her life, her cow life will be converted into higher level of life, right? The moment you like one soul is getting rid of bad karma, the degree of their life birth expectancy or birth place will be decided upon their karmas, right? If we do too many bad karmas, we will go lower level of categories all the lives, right? So do we agree that we might have done something so good, so good, that's why we are human being? Do we agree upon that, all of us, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So now all of you knows little bit. Shlok, today you are little quiet. I want to know more from you all, not from only me, okay? You all know this better because last time I explained everything, okay beta? So please remember, this is very simple fundamental knowledge. It's not too high philosophy. I have tried my best to go at your level so it is easier for you to absorb these bhavnas. When you will go older, you will know more deeper way of understanding, okay? This is the very like basic level which in day to day life we can observe and relate with our bhavnas, our reflections in our mind or our life, day to day life. This is why I'm like making it very simple so that you guys can understand well and you guys can relate with your day-to-day life, that how it works, all this, okay? So let me now share my PowerPoint with you. Just a minute, okay? So meanwhile, you still try, anybody wants to give me more, idea about this asra bhavna, or anything like you want to share with me? Any idea from your level point of understanding, or any way like asra, then somewhat. And I have given, I remember I have asked you guys to make some practice some samvad bhavna in your life, like a 2 weeks period, right? So did you guys do that? Anybody practice any samvad bhavna? Hmm? Why can't I do this now? Holy smoke. Share. something happened wrong with me. Anyways, let me just close it. Today it's not responding. I'm sorry, it's not coming from my, something went wrong in it. Okay, only two bhavnas are left. Last, like, but not least, did you practice about samvar? Two ways of doing samvar. Who practice about doing samvar?
Kind of.
Okay, what did you do?
Pachkan and 8 Naukar and 7 Naukar when sleeping and when waking up.
Good job. So how many ways of doing samvar?
I did 3 ways.
Yeah. So for how long?
For like 1 week I did it and the other week I forgot about it.
Yeah, good. But I'm pretty sure all of you are doing prayer, right? Anytime, like during any time.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
doing prayer is kind of samvar by bhav, by emotions. So I'm pretty sure all of you have done this somewhere while praying. Whatever praying a prayer you are doing at home, with family or on your own, it is called a somewhere. Like sitting at one place, deciding that okay, I want to move in a sense. I want to get stand up, or I want to like restricting your body, your mind from other activities and focusing on suppose prayer. Suppose you feel like, oh, frequently you have habit of eating, right? But you suppose decide that okay, 1 hour, for 1 hour I won't eat or drink. That is also a somewhere, right? That is also practicing something, like that is also dravya somewhere. You have controlled your taste bud or your desire to eat by not eating, or by deciding that okay, for 48 minutes or 1 hour. And many of times we always do this, we don't even notice that we were not eating since 2 hours. But with keeping our mind aware that okay, for 2 hours I will be doing somewhat, then that fruit is different. Like then the result of that decision is different, rather than just not eating or not deciding. It is like taking vow, right? So when you do some vow, the fruit of that vow, the action you are deciding, is a different than not eating without taking vow, right? Suppose I keep whole day fasting, but I forget to keep vow, or I forget to do pachkan, or I don't even give importance taking the pachkan or taking vow, then it is not a real fasting. It is not. Yes, it is fasting, but suppose by following all those, by keeping vow and taking pachkan, I'm getting A plus. But if I don't take any vow or any pachkan, I'm not getting A plus merit on it, okay? I'm getting C or D, for example. So this way, by keeping ourselves aware and deciding how to practice more and more, like in everyday's life. I'm not telling you guys to keep fasting, but at least 1 hour fasting, at least 2 hour fasting, or before you go to bed, you decide that okay, until I wake up, I won't eat or drink. Even though it is a samvar, it is called as a samvar. But make sure when you wake up, you allow yourself by asking permission from our guru, virtual guru, or in front of God, that okay, last night I have decided that I won't eat until I wake up. Now I am like I am awake. I will break that vow and I will start eating and recite Naukar mantra before doing or before brushing. Is it not simple? It is simple, right? Because most of us like sleep and then we wake up in the morning. We never wake up in the mid of the night to eat something unless we have party or something going on, right? So like when we pray before going to bed, like when we are counting 7 naukars, suppose, so like we can add on at least one time in a week, the if you remember, okay, if you remember, okay, oh, this is a good idea, I can make my nirjara by doing this. This is a very simple, very handy tool. Small things you can add on. It's not a burden. It's nothing. You just have to be aware of everything. Wherever there is opportunity to get somewhere, do it. Right? Do it. It's good. I'm so happy that at your age, you guys have this knowledge. And this is a small shortcuts of doing. And if you keep practicing, I'm pretty sure one day will come and one of you or most of you will be able to perform so many fasting or so many good, other higher level of nirjaras doing, right? I'm pretty sure you can do this. But at this time, you should be aware that, okay, how can I do this? This is very simple. Like, suppose right now we have 1 hour class. We don't eat or drink during this class. So before coming to class, you do some work. You do in your mind some vow that, okay, I will not eat or drink anything during my class. 1 hour summer is done. Check on you. Good credit towards your account. Very nice. Right? Sometimes we don't get this idea. Like if you want to know more ideas from your parents, from us, you can ask, okay, I'm interested in doing this, but can you tell me in my this routine, how can I perform? There are so many ways of doing it. Okay, good. So somewhere is like stopping the enemies attacking on us. Okay, so many enemies, anger, so many, you name it, taste, then action, language, right? Those are enemies. Okay, so now let's do last 2 bhavnas. Any idea which of that those two, like last 2 bhavnas? I will try my best to share my screen again. Okay, so last 2 bhavnas are dharma bhavna and Dharma Bhavana and Bodhi Durlabh, 2 bhavnas. And we will be done by 16, doing all these 16 bhavana. Which 2 bhavnas? Dharma Bhavana and Bodhi Durlabh, right? So any idea what does that mean, Dharma and Bodhi Durlabh? At your level of understanding, I don't mind anything you can talk about.
Believing in Dharma,
Sorry?
having faith, Jainism,
Yes, good. And what else? Oh my God, not happening today. Something is wrong with my screen. Hmm? Okay, let it go. It's nothing. Okay. So Dharma Bhavana and Bodhi Durlabh, only two bhavnas are left. And I will try to explain you what is Dharma Bhavana and what is Bodhi Durlabh Bhavana. So first one I will try to explain you is a Dharma Bhavana. So here Dharma means what? Dharma is not only limited to religion, any XYZ religion. It is not only
It's basically your word. Dharma is your word.
Dharma means
Your word.
yes. And what else? Any guess? Dharma means it's nothing about only believing in one dharma. Dharma means what? Any guess?
What you believe.
Good guess. I just want to make your brain, activate. Like try to think towards this word and logically or statistically or spiritually, whatever thought, philosophically, whatever thought you have in your mind, you can share with me. Okay, dharma. Yeah, doesn't matter. Okay, so now dharma means like each soul's fundamental nature. Each soul, every soul has a like fundamental nature. For example, human has a different fundamental nature than animal, right? Even in any, all animals are not the same natured soul, like their soul is same, but the fundamental nature of reacting or living the life is different by animal to animal, right? So like for example, snake has nature of poisoning somebody, right? So same poisoning nature cannot be to another reptile, maybe, right? So dharma means like as a household person, we have certain 10 types of fold path to follow. Can you walk like a reptile? No, right? As a human body, you don't walk like a reptile unless you are told to do so, right? So like what are our folds, like what are we are like in Jainism we believe that a householder person has at least 10 fold or 10 path to follow upon, right? To walk upon. And those our sadhus and sadhvis has 11 paths to walk upon, right? So what are our what are our household, sorry, we have 11. I mixed up. We have 11 folds and sadhu sadhvis has 10. So what are our 11? So right knowledge first is darshan. So right knowledge, right? Right view. First, our fundamental thing is. Then we keep vrat, observing, fasting, which we have seen and which we have done, right? That is also second one. The third one is samayik, or then attaining equanimity. When you are under samayik, you feel like everybody, you don't have raga dvesha or any enmity in your mind. While performing samayik, your thought should be equal, equanimity condition, like everybody is same. You cannot, while performing samayik, you cannot think, oh, that guy is bad and this guy. That samayik fruit has zero level of uh, result, like your result is not good in that way. So fourth one is Paushad. You might have seen like your grandparents or somebody goes to Upashraya and live like a sadhu or sadhvi for one day at least, right? They practice in India. So that is also for our one household person. Like, and Ratri Bhojan, we don't keep Ratri Bhojan. We are not allowed to actually, but we all do Ratri Bhojan. But as per Jainism, we don't do Ratri Bhojan because why? Any scientific reason for not eating food after sunset? Any scientific guess?
It's bad for your health.
Yes, good.
It's hard to digest.
Yes, nice. Third one, good job. Scientific, sun, after sunset. I'm giving you hints. What happens in environment? Oh my God, so close. Any guess? Slow,
Insect,
Ananya, Perv. What happens?
insects come.
Sorry?
Insects come out into the open.
Good guess. So you might have noticed that, okay, when there is no sun in the sky, other small jivas like insects, they come nighttime because there is no heat or energy of sun on planet, right? So when we are eating, like unknowingly we may get, we may eat, sometimes we don't know, even we can't even look from our small, small things, we can't even see from our eyes. Some of the insects, we have to use the microscope or something like that, right? So this is why our Mahavir Swami was a very good knowledgeable scientific person, also not only spiritual but also scientific. Nowadays doctor also tell us to eat earlier, right? Because as Ishan said, hard to digest. You said like, eating hard to digest, and after sunset more insect comes on environment in the darkness, so you mistakenly, by it falls in our food and we eat that food and it goes in our tummy, right? So this is why we don't eat at night time. Especially you might have seen it at your family, they don't eat during the Paryushan at least. Do you practice that at Paryushan, in during the Paryushan time? Are you allowed to,
Yeah.
are you allowed to eat or no during night time?
No.
They tell you, your parents tells you, okay, please control your hunger, right? At least for 8 hours, 8 days, right? So this is what we were also been practicing in our childhood. We were not even given a choice. Like my parents used to tell us that, okay, I know that you are hungry, but just think that hungry is not the only way of living life. To eat food is not the only way of living life. You can still stay control, and you can, you know build up your willpower by stopping your desire of hunger, right? So anyways, so we were told as a household person not to eat at night time. Then next, that is brahmacharya, that is like of celibacy, of absolute confinement. And then one more thing, parigraha. You know that we do a lot of parigraha. So as a household person, we are told not to keep so many things in our house belongs to us. Like if it is not useful or you are not needed, then you don't have to uh, collect all those things, which is like, again, it is a pile, like a karma on your soul. Like too many item belonging to me only. Suppose I have 10 sweaters, and then that 10 sweaters I don't even wear, so that is also parigraha, which is like I'm piling up my karma by doing parigraha, right? So some people, they take vow in the beginning of the year that, okay, during the year, I won't buy more than so many clothes for me. That is also a samvar. By deciding upon your desire on purchasing so many clothes, games, shoes, right? You can still decide. This is also easy for you to practice. At least for 1 year, you tell your parents, okay, I have decided, suppose on your birthday, you decide that, okay, up to next birthday, I will buy only 5 pair of clothes. So you are stopping, like you are, stopping more karmas coming to your soul by limiting your purchase, right? Only for 5. Yes, you will get karma for 5 pairs, but it is not unlimited. You have decided upon coming to limited numbers. So if I don't decide that, okay, I'm not going to buy, but I'm not deciding, then your enemies are still unlimited. Buying clothes are unlimited because you are not deciding. You are not taking vow upon it. Whether you buy it or not, it's a different story. But once you are deciding that, okay, I will buy only 5 pairs, then 95 pairs karma won't come to your soul. Got it? So you saved your soul by 95% karma coming to your soul, right? That's okay. You kept still 5%. That's okay. We are human being. We need that clothes. But you decided, okay, 5 is too less. Decided 10 pairs. Doesn't matter. You buy only 5, but you decide upon 10 pairs. You are still saving your soul by not entering, those 90%. Easy? So easy. These small things will lead you towards so high level of understanding, sharing, caring, like practicing aparigraha, non-possessiveness, right? So this is what parigraha, shravak, a household person should control over the parigraha. Then what else? Yeah. So yeah. So suppose, like as I told you, that every soul has a different fundamental nature. Whatever fundamental nature Yash would be having, doesn't matter, his sister, his sibling will be having the same nature. Agree? Suppose I have 6 siblings. All of us, doesn't matter, we have one same parent, right? Like biological parent, but all the sibling has a different nature according to our past karmas, right? Some of us are like very, very, you know, suppose some of us are not able to control our emotions. One person can keep more fasting than other, right? One person has different understanding of Jainism than someone else, myself or someone else, right? So now here dharma means the fundamental nature of each soul. And like as I said, I will tell one story. One monk, like sadhu, was walking or sitting nearby a river bank. Okay, and then like one scorpion was in the water. So the sadhu thought, let me save the scorpion. So he used a leaf and let the scorpion climb on it and took out of the water. The moment he did that, the scorpion bit on him, right? So this happened first time. Second time, same thing happened. Always the scorpion beats him, and always the sadhu tries to save him. So one person was passing by, he saw all these things going on. He asked the question to sadhu that you always experience that this scorpion is biting, then still why you are saving? Why you are trying to go closer or touching? What is your answer? What sadhu would have explained? Any guess? What sadhu would have explained? Any guess? Ananya, Ishan, Yash, any guess?
Like you were trying to like help it, the scorpion, and like you didn't care that it was biting you because you wanted to help it, and yeah.
Good, Ishan. I'm really happy that you at least tried and a little bit right on the path, but very good. I really appreciate your effort. Keep doing it. And the more you participate in conversation, I guess our knowledge will be more clear, right? So, any other guess? Don't feel that, okay, I maybe I will be wrong. People will laugh at me. No, that's okay. That's okay. Okay, so let me explain you. The sadhu said, my nature as a human being, as a sadhu, at a certain level of my understanding of life, meaning of life, I should be helping any soul which needs help, right? So what is the basic nature of sadhu's soul? To save someone, to help someone, right? That was the basic nature of sadhu's soul. But what was the nature of scorpion? The sadhu said, doesn't matter. My intention, my nature is to save the scorpion. But scorpion's nature is to bite. So he acts according to his nature and I act according to my nature. So this way, like it kept going on, but sadhu did a good karma, right? So doesn't matter the other person or other soul is reacting another way or harmful. Check your soul, check your nature, check your knowledge. At this time, we should use our knowledge, whatever is given by our guru, by our parents, by our religion. We should use that knowledge, right? Doesn't matter that is poisonous, doesn't matter harmful or not, but we should use our right knowledge, and then according to right knowledge, we have to take action, right? By putting our knowledge, views, and everything, then we can take action, and then we can practice right way of living, right? So this is called dharma. So dharma means, suppose like if you are eating sweet, every food has its own dharma. That means its own core taste, right? If you are eating sweet, and can you tell that, oh, it is so spicy? No, because sweet is sweet. Sweet has its own taste. Bitterness, if you are eating bitter gourd, it has a bitter taste. You cannot say, oh, bitter gourd is so sweet, because it has a nature of bitterness, right, in it. So, like, suppose there is a rose on a plant, and if you touch that rose and you get poked by thorn, right? So thorn has a nature of poking yourself, somebody, right? Then you cannot say that, oh, this rose is so harmless, but you got thorn on the finger by picking the rose. So all objects or all living beings or all soul has its own nature, and they will act according to their nature. They will look according to their nature. They will taste according to their nature, right? So dharma means we as a household person, because we are still in sansar, in our family, right? We have 11 fold paths to follow, and like look upon it and try to practice more and more on it, like for practicing eating before sunset, limiting your purchases, as I said, controlling your emotions, right? So we have so many things we can practice, and God has given us so many, like, Mahavir Swami was very compassionate, and he has given us so easy path. He doesn't tell everybody that, okay, you all keep 100 and so many numbers of fasting. No, there are so many options you can practice, and it's equivalent to keep fasting. Okay? So dharma is like that. And now the last one, Bodhi Durlabh. Bodhi Durlabh means, like, as I said earlier, that our human body and our birth in this life is very precious, very precious. And we only achieve this after going through so many pains, like hell, like, it's not easy to get birth in a human form. Okay, do we all know that or no? Is it guaranteed that in this birth I got a human form, human life, I will get same life in the next life? Is it possible? It is possible, but is it guaranteed? Any guarantee? No, right? So that means we go somewhere. Our soul goes somewhere depending on our karma, right? Suppose, like, you might have heard about one word, nigoda. Have you heard this word before from any parents or any guru or any vyakhyan? Nigoda. This word, anybody familiar with this word? No. Then I will tell you what is nigod. So Siddha, you all know that Siddha means liberation. Once, like, one soul becomes Siddha, doesn't have to take birth anymore. Okay? So they are there forever. But other souls like us, we were not on Siddha Shila. That's why we are here today, right? We didn't achieve liberation. That's why we are here today. Then where were we? So we were in Nigod. So many souls, there are so many levels of Nigod. So many souls are like in a moment, fraction of moment they take birth and fraction of moment they die in that place, Nigod. So when we are like timelessly we are there, okay? We don't know since how long we were there. We don't know in that place, in that condition, in that like imaginary Nigod means like a pot. Okay, let's image a pot. In one pot, there are so many souls, so many, like crowded, so many souls. They want to take birth somewhere. Okay, unfortunately, they can't take birth at one same time in same category. No, it all depends that which soul has done which type of karma, and this way one soul will be freed from this pot and take birth according to their karma into that form of bodily life, right? So suppose I was in one pot here, I have done so bad karmas, I won't be able to take a human body form until my all karmas are over. Not all, like not at the liberation level, but to be a human. Until I finish all these, I won't be able to take birth in a human form. Okay, so this is called Nigo, the pot. It's not a pot, but it's a Nigod means all the souls are living and dying and living and dying so many times. So many times you don't know even how painful it is. They fight to take birth. They eagerly want to take birth, but they can't because their turn is not there. They are not ready to take birth. Okay? So this way we are so fortunate that we got this human body, especially full five senses. Suppose like somebody, fortunately, some X number, like person X got turned to take birth in human form, but not with five full senses. They don't, like Mr. X doesn't have eyesight, but still he is a human because of the karma. Whatever karma he has done, he is ready to take birth in a human body, but still not ready to get full five senses. This is why you might have seen some people are deaf, some people are not like able to speak, some people cannot walk properly, some people has one hand only, some people has no eyesight. Have you seen this type of people around you? Why they have this type of like disabilities? Why? What do you think? The doctor made mistake? No. So there is a mistake in their account of karma, right? They have done something bad in previous births, and this is why they are suffering in this human body. So just imagine you, Yash, Shlok, Ishan, Ananya, Parv, we are so fortunate by having these five full senses. Five full senses. So make right use of it. How would you do this? Make right use. I know sometimes you won't be liking my teaching, or you won't like this pathshala going on. Sometimes we feel that, oh, I'm bored. I know, but feel fortunate that you have this opportunity to get the right knowledge. I know I'm not 100% right in explaining, but at least to bring you on a right path, right? So take that opportunity. Don't let it go. In Bodhi Durlabh, we feel that, oh, it's so difficult to get knowledge. No, it is not. You just have to keep your doors open to get the right knowledge coming in. Once you are 5 full sensed person, taken birth in a Jain family, so many like good luck or good karmas we have done. We all have done similar karmas somewhere, so that we all met in a Jainism group, believing in the same philosophy, practicing same life, like non-violence, not eating eggs, not eating meat. So some of the karmas by birth, we were so fortunate, we are so fortunate that some of the karmas we are not doing, practicing, we are not practicing that, like eating non-veg. So lucky. Not drinking alcohol, so lucky. Not smoking, so lucky, right? So these karmas we are given as a gift because of some good karmas in your past birth. So all this gift is given from your birth. So when you grow older, you have the strong value that, hey, I know that eating eggs is a big karma. You are eating some life in it, right? So you will avoid. And how you will do this? Because now you know from your parents, from joining Pathshala, from reading our Jainism material, or having discussion with your family, right? So under this reflection, we think that it is difficult for the transmigration of soul to acquire right faith, right knowledge, and right conduct, right? In this world. Therefore, whenever, as I said, whenever you have opportunity, whenever, get this advantage and don't go on the wrong path. Okay? Don't start thinking wrong way. Don't look at the one happening in wrong way. Like your perspective should be clear, your knowledge should be right, and your conduct should be right? So this is how, if you are aware of these three things in your this human body life, you will be able to at least become a human next birth and not falling down again into bad life, body life, right? Like becoming animal, or again becoming insect or bird or something. Because this life you are spending your time towards learning something which is in your faith, our Jainism faith, your parents practicing, your parents guidance, everything, right? So this is how we should practice our reflections, 16 reflections in our day-to-day life. Okay? So now I will like to, okay, I know last time Shlok has done something. Who is ready and who has chosen? Because now, today, as of today, we have done all 16 bhavnas, 4 auxiliary and 12 main bhavnas. So altogether 16 bhavnas. And remember last time I told you all that I would like to see that how much you understood and how you can explain to others about this understanding. So Shlok, can you tell me who has chosen or I don't know, anybody is taking part in your, because I told you guys to make some presentation for, we have 16 bhavnas and you are five of all together. So three bhavnas per head, so 15, and one person will take voluntarily one extra. So 16 is done. But have you started? Have anybody started up on it or no?
Didn't you ask me to make a Google Jamboard?
Yeah, but like, are they like ready to, suppose who is taking number, like, I would advise to make it easier. The four bhavnas, take one person, all four bhavnas. Auxiliary. Okay. So four bhavnas.
Wait, I have an idea to like distribute the baunas.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, so I can choose a random number generator and then so like I'll do like three. And then for each person I'll like do it 3 times. And then whatever number it lands on, that's the bauna that they have to do.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
What about the extra person?
Like does anyone wanna like do an extra one?
Or what we can do is like some Jagruti auntie picks a number. Whoever's the farthest away from it has to do an extra one.
Oh yeah, okay.
Oh, you know what? I'll do all four of the auxiliary ones.
Okay, wait.
So the Maitri, Pramud, Karuna, and Madhyastha.
Okay, Ananya and Yash, you have any idea to share how we can do this? No.
So Jagruti auntie,
Yes.
मैं क्या बोल रहा हूँ? आप just choose a number between 1 and 50. Whoever's the farthest away from your number, and do not tell us, okay? Do not tell us. Whoever's the farthest away from your number just does the thing.
Okay.
So have you chosen?
Okay, you know what? Like I will message in our Pashala that I have given this to this person, right? So are you all ready to accept that challenge or you want to choose on your own?
No.
I'll just choose the four auxiliary bhavnas. I'm okay with that.
One of the auxiliary bhavnas as well.
So four, you will choose four, Shlok?
No, I will do all four of the
I know.
Maitri, Pramud, Karuna, and Madhyastha.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So then Shlok, you're doing the one extra one then.
Okay,
Yeah.
Shlok, I will write down your homework. So Shlok will be doing all auxiliary, right?
Oh, okay.
Yes.
And then can I share my screen for 1 second?
Yeah. Wait, can you share your screen though? Yeah, you can.
I think I can. Yeah, okay. So
And let's do this very simple way. Okay.
oh my god, I can't open a new tab. Okay, so tab. Number generator. And then so max is 12. So then I'll go first.
Okay, so you are taking first three bhavnas?
No, I have to do Bauna 10,
Ishan.
Bauna 9,
Okay.
and Bauna 5.
Which? Okay, Ishan, I will write down. Which?
So I'm doing Bauna 10, Bauna 5, and Bauna 9.
Okay, good. And then next.
Can I do it now?
Yeah.
Okay, so okay, so I already have 10. Okay, so you're doing 3, 11, and 7.
3, 11, and 7 for Parva?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Okay, and then Yash, you're doing 4, 4, 12, and wait, no, 4, 10, and 4, 10, and 2.
No, 10 is already taken by Ishan.
Oh, 4, 12. Not 10. 4, 12, and 2.
And 2.
मैंने जागृति आंटी मैंने मेरा लिख दिया.
Okay, good. Ananya.
Wait, that means wait, which ones are not taken yet? Because there should only be 3 left.
6, 8, and 14, I guess.
Wait, no, it's only until 12.
Yeah, 6,
1.
6, 8,
I don't think 1 has been taken.
and 13.
Jagruti auntie, the numbers are only until 12 because Shlok is doing the 4 auxiliary ones, so I didn't count him. So the numbers, I don't think 1 has been taken.
1 is not taken by anybody.
Yeah, so Ananya has to do 1, 1, 8.
6 and 8.
1, 6, and 8.
Ishan,
Ananya.
I think if you do it again because Slock did the first one, and you said the number generators to 1 and 12.
What?
So I think you have to do the numbers from 4 to, sorry, you have to do the numbers from 4 to 16, not 1 and 12.
No.
How does that make a difference?
No. It doesn't make any difference. He is doing good, beta. Ishan, because Shlok has taken all 4, right? So
yeah, but then it will get confusing. So if I have like 7, it will actually the person who has 4 below me. Like, Ishan, can I share my screen actually?
Yeah, okay, sure.
Can everybody see it?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. No.
Isn't it Bhavnas in Jainism?
They're all different.
What are you trying to do, Perv?
This I'm showing you now. So like, Shlok has Shlok has all the 4, right?
No. Shlok got different,
The 4 are down there in a different column.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, then that way. Okay. Okay, yeah, got it then.
Leave Shlok aside. Like, don't disturb his homework because he has already chosen one portfolio which has 4 auxiliary bhavna under it, right? So,
Okay.
rest 12 bhavna in between 4 of you, which Ishan has already distributed. So,
Okay.
everybody knows their number now. You want to repeat, Ishan?
I have a question.
Yes.
So which bhavanas are 1, 6, and 8 that I'm supposed to do?
Okay, sometimes in each, I will give you each bhavana's name because, the numbering is in a different, like program is different numbering. So you won't get mixed up. According to my PowerPoint slide, I will give you your bhavana's name, okay? As long as I know that which number you are choosing, right? So now I know that you are choosing for example, you have number 1 under your name. So which is Anitya, not permanent. Remember, first one is so good. Anitya, you can explain, you can, do research and you can make very good presentation on it, okay? So this is our homework for next class. But I have another question to all of you because we have Mahavir Jayanti coming in, right? Pretty soon in April. So I would ask you guys that how would you like to do presentation on Zoom link when we are celebrating our Mahavir Jayanti program for entire Jain Samaj? It will be on Jain Samaj, and I will just tell you that it will be pre-recorded presentation. So any idea, all of you have anything?
I have an idea.
I have an idea too.
Okay, one by one. Okay,
So
one by
like,
one.
Um,
I will write down everybody's idea under your name. Okay.
wait, so it's supposed to be like pre-recorded, right?
Yes.
So like everyone could like, if they're doing like a Google Slides, then they could like record themselves like record their screens and them saying like and them like presenting it and then send me the video and then I would edit all the clips together and combine it into one YouTube video and then I would give you the link to the YouTube video.
Okay. This is what our idea is, but I'm talking about the topic. How do you want to, like, suppose you guys all learned about 16 bhavna. Do you want to briefly make presentation upon it individually and combine it and then present at the time of big celebration? Or you want something on Mahavir Swami's lifestyle, life, other like different episode? How do you want? You all know about Mahavir Swami very well. So any idea how do you want it? Like, because you are you are not the oldest group in this Pathshala activity, but other than 2 classes, you are old enough to do something good.
okay. How about we all make a Google Slides and then we all edit the same one, so that all of our ideas can be in it, and everyone also collabs on it.
What if you don't know how to edit?
Okay, it's just one presentation, and everyone has it. It's gonna
So
be
it's
on the
like
web, like yeah, kind of
it's
like Google
just
Slides.
one.
So what do
It's
you
one
want?
presentation. Everyone works on it.
But
We will be given like at least 15 minutes. Let me just tell you
Okay.
the time limit. 15 minutes per class. So
Oh, 15 minutes is a long time. Okay.
yeah,
That's way more than enough.
I know, but I'm just giving you like maximum time. But I'm just trying to make it clear. How do you want? Like, you want to present this 16 bhavna, which you learned already. You want to make a small skit upon the bhavna. You want to make a skit, or you want to make presentation about Mahavir Swami. How do you want? This is my question. Like,
I
Maybe we
have
should just.
an idea.
bolo beta.
So since we're already supposed to make a presentation on the bhavnas, we could just make one big presentation on all of them right now.
Oh yeah, we could all just collab on the same PowerPoint.
Yeah, because you all are given the homework of making this bhavnas presentation, and you guys are very busy, I know. So, like, rather than making new topic, I know it is, but you can start giving little bit idea about Mahavir Swami. Suppose one of you can, briefly record this, and then you can switch on what you have learned so far on these 16 bhavnas, right? So this way you can use good time, presentation on our celebration with Samaj, right? So already you are preparing 3 bhavna per head. So you have the material ready, and let's limit the time. It should not exceed like around maximum 15 minutes. So whole presentation, like all this presentation, whatever you all making, should not exceed. Or if it does,
Okay.
we can minimize somewhere. Or if
Okay.
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 What everybody is saying is that we collaborate on one giant slide,
Yeah,
on
one giant
time
slide.
presentation on Google Documents. All of us do three or four, like in Schlock's case, of a bhavna, and we collaborated on that presentation. Then on the day of Mavi Jayanti, when the whole entire community will gather around, we will present to them, and it cannot last for more than 15 minutes.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, and So how do we present the bhavnas? Like, do we write a
Okay,
written way there?
I'm giving you idea. Suppose like if you anybody remember, I don't know whether Ananya was there or not. I don't remember. But remember we did that board about what is that karmas, right? We went to Seattle and we did that and putting that.
Oh yeah. We had a black shawl and then we had to
Yeah,
go
yeah, 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 yeah. You
that's
remember? So like all this bhavna has name, right? So you guys make a nameplate of each bhavna. Suppose a small thing, hold it and speak about it. I'm just giving idea. You have better ideas than me. I'm just telling you that this way it could be done. Like suppose it is suppose Ananya is making number one bhavna, which is Anitya bhavna. So it's she can make a small, nice, presentable Anitya written on it, and then she can show that, and she can briefly give idea to Samaj or whatever, right? So like,
So I have an idea.
mhm.
Everybody find a picture of like your bhavna being put
Yeah.
into you,
Yeah.
a good way and a bad way, like what you're supposed to do and what you're not supposed to do, and write the meaning of the bhavna right next to it.
Yes. So something like this. I'm just telling you. But if you want to act, if you want to take your siblings' help in explaining your bhavna, right? You can take that. You can ask your mother, father to help you play a role as a bhavna skit or whatever explanation you need to explain. You can take all resources.
Okay, I'm just gonna put the link to the Jamboard in the chat so that we can put all of our ideas in it, so that we don't forget them, and we can do it during the week too.
Yeah. So now, as of now, because you all are so technically talented, everybody can be like, you know, oh my God, it's so ready. Everything is so ready. Okay, hi people, this is our Parshala Bhavna's Jamboard. Okay, so did we write down all these numbers which Ishan has given to all of us, all of you? Ishan, do you want to repeat this number somewhere here? Shloka,
I don't know everyone's numbers.
I can tell to you. Can you just briefly write it down here?
Okay, yeah, I'm writing it down.
Okay, Shlok, write Shlok.
Okay.
Four auxiliary bhavnas. He will be doing all four bhavnas. Maitri, Karuna, Pramod, and fourth one.
Sure.
Four auxiliary bhavna, okay? Compassion, right?
Flock.
Shlok,
Okay.
are you done? Then Ishan, yourself, number 10, 5, and 9.
Yeah, I already wrote mine down.
Parvat, number 3, 11, and 7.
I don't think I'm added to the Jamboard.
There's a
you are.
link.
This is for.
Oh, there's a link and you're added.
Wait,
And,
what's the numbers?
How do I write
Or
it?
urine.
Oh yeah.
Wait,
How do I
John,
write anything?
can you say the numbers again?
3, 11, and 7 for per.
Yeah, how do I write on this thing?
Just click the side tabs. Okay.
It's not that hard.
Let me. Wait, should I share my screen?
Okay, then Yash, number 4.
Yash already wrote his down.
Ananya, 6, 8, and 1. This is for our reference, okay? So if somebody forgets, and I will give you the name according to my PowerPoint slide number.
Who deleted all
What?
of them?
Oh, someone did clear frame. Wait, Control Z.
Everyone Control Z.
Wait, no, wait. Undo.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
There.
Let's go. We got everything back. Okay, we're so good at this.
Maybe we should disable the clear frame button.
Why is it so big?
For the 10th ball.
Let me shrink it. Don't worry.
Okay. So I know, like Ananya, have you like recorded your
It's
Bhaktamar reciting Bhaktamar on Flipgrid for 2-3 minutes? No, right?
I
Ishan, you're
did.
kidding, right?
You did?
Yeah.
I'm fixing
Oh,
it. I'm
I'm
fixing
sorry.
it. I'm
Then
fixing
I
it.
haven't gone through that. Who else has done
No.
that? But
I made a YouTube video
yeah,
because Flipgrid wasn't working for me.
no, you have to directly record on Flipgrid. You cannot
Who is
upload.
messing with these things?
I don't know. I'm just trying to
Wait,
put them in like
Yash,
into
wait.
one line.
Okay. You guys, let me just finish up. We are like, Yash, did you upload your PPT about Loka Bhavana?
Yes, I was going to, but then I couldn't figure out the how to do
Okay,
it because it.
you cannot directly upload on. You have to go through me, and you send it to me. Email me your presentation. Then I will upload on our Pathshala. Okay, website. So I will send.
And
Hmm? I will message my
for the
email.
Everybody, don't do anything to it. Okay, it's good now.
Okay, let me just finish. Okay, yes. Then I will email. I will send you my email. Okay. And I know Ishan was
No.
about to like upload his recording, but he couldn't. He made a YouTube link. But next
Everyone
time,
subscribe.
yeah. But next time, you record your Chaitya Vandan or whatever prayer you are doing at night with your family on Flipgrid right away. Like record on Flipgrid. You don't have to bring on Flipgrid. Okay.
I know, but I couldn't like record on it. That's why I had to just
Okay, no
make the
worries.
YouTube video
No
instead.
worries. I will let your mama know. Okay, Shlok, how about you? You are not done. I know your mama told me. That's okay. But next time you are still due for that recording, and Parva, you
Yes.
too. So I want, in short, 5 of you, all 5. I want your recording on Flipgrid, okay? At least, because I want to show them that my kids, they are doing so well. Okay, I want to show our community that look at these kids, they are learning so good, they are doing this much, right? So please take few minutes off and do finish that task. And now all of you has this big task about Mahavir Jayanti and about your homework. So they both are similar. Okay, so you don't have to take extra time for our Pathshala presentation. Okay, so this is what now our task is until the Mahavir Jayanti comes. And next class, I will briefly go through with this book. Everybody has this book? Yes,
I have it.
you guys
I
have.
have it.
You
Wait,
have.
I sent my YouTube channel link in the chat. Can everyone subscribe?
I subscribed.
I did
Yes.
that yesterday.
I
Yay.
subscribe.
Thank you. Yes.
Okay, I know nowadays kids are so much, like good about making their, videos and putting, and which is good. If you are talented, you should do this. Okay, so I'm just briefly giving you an idea. If anybody has some wow to read something on, I know Yash always have something like doing some reading about our thing, right? So I'm just telling what I will go through and next class. Okay. 302.
For the 10th Bhavna, I already did the slides for the Loka Bhavna, so can we use that?
Of course, yeah. But 10th, I think 10th one is with Ishan. So let me check under my, I can change the number according to your, because I know you guys have to work hard otherwise, right? So what I will go through is my let me just put to my PowerPoint. Uh, Quickly, I won't take your long time. I will just introduce so that you can read at home and then we can discuss, because my slide will be having surprise on it and you won't be able to. Okay. So what I am going to introduce to you, there is a small activity on my slide. If you go to Pathshala website under Anekandvad, then you will be able to see number 22 and 23. There is a hidden column, and I will go through that activity, which is interesting. And my daughter helped me to do this. And I will go through living values of Jainism. Okay, living values. So if you want to read little bit about living values of Jainism, which is really, really very, very interesting, and which relates to our study, what we have done so far in, okay? So living value of Jainism, and there is very interesting activity on my PowerPoint presentation. You can take a look if you have time. Sometime you are just having 5-10 minutes break. You can go to JCBC website under Anekandvad, under Pathshala, under Anekandvad, and then you can look at my PowerPoint. There is always a permanent PowerPoint presentation there, okay? So from there, you can see there is a living value of Jainism, and there are three, like art of living, art of loving, and art of living. Three art of practicing in our Jainism, okay? So that's all about it. Hope you enjoyed this learning of 16 bhavnas, and thank you very much for your patience, your hard working, your participation, everything. I really like to, explain. Okay, so we are done with this bhavna and wish you all a very good evening, and 2 weeks later we will meet again. Okay, so during these 2 weeks, please try to do, I will send you all the names of your bhavnas, which you can start working upon it. Okay, so you won't have a hard time, you won't be stressed out at the end of the, and during the time of our big celebration, you will be relaxed. Okay, and our whole program will be conducted by our three big girls, like Diva, Chahat, and um, Diva, Chahat, and Hasi. So whole presentation, we have to give it to them, and they will run that when the actual celebration. But make sure you guys do very good presentation, okay? Right? Ready? Thank you, everybody. Take care, okay?
Oh,
Yes.
auntie.
Haji,
Where is your game PowerPoint thing in the Jain Pachala Anekantwad folder? I don't see it.
it's can you see number 22 and 23?
No.
No? I think that is the old one then. I will replace them with the new one, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so altogether I have around 30 slides on my point presentation over there. So I don't know whether I haven't uploaded that new version or not. I will check it today and you will be able to see that, okay?
Okay, and it's in November 22nd, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay? No,
Okay.
beta. Like there
Bye-bye.
bye. I will send you, like, everybody a new version, okay?
Okay.
Okay, bye. Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, beta.
Bye, Jai Janendra.
Jai Jinendra.
Bye.
Bye, Tanya. Bye, beta.